Step right up into Fair Park Coliseum here in Dallas, Texas. Day 2, game 2 of weekend number 2 of the Athletes Unlimited Season 3 pro basketball season. Team Cloud 0-1 after a tough first quarter. They made it a game last time out. As for the Gold Squad, led by Alicia Gray, the two-time captain, aims for a 5-0 start. They had a thrilling come-from-behind win last time out. We welcome you in the broadcast booth. Brendan Glasheen, Ari Chambers, Janae Sims will join us on the sideline. We know the former Avengers in Alicia Gray and Natasha Cloud. They were great as teammates, but now Alicia, number 1 on the leaderboard, has new partners in crime.
Alicia keeps making me pay attention to her because though it's her first year in Athletes Unlimited, she has made history. These are two captains whose identity are winning, but in different ways. Team Cloud bases emphasis on defense, while Team Gray loves unselfish, balanced offense. You see this with Emily Inler, Kalani Brown, Ahern, especially Ahern getting those shots up in pregame and just knowing that this is exactly what she wants to be. Kalani Brown, you know, her facilitator, Breon January, said she's one of the best posts in the league, and you see so much from Emily Inler, just physical on defense, energy on the court. But let's talk about Alicia Gray. She is poetry in motion. It's like the symphony that you hear right now playing. I love watching her. Everything about her is just so silky and smooth. Always been one of my favorite players to watch, and to see her blossom as captain has been so rewarding. She's completely unblemished going into this game and has set some records herself. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, Team Cloud, Natasha's Cloud, is a ball of energy. She's a leader who takes winning very seriously. When I asked her a team's mission, she's always going to say it's a win. And today is about redemption because she didn't necessarily meet that goal last game, but she's putting in very much a lot of emphasis on defense, their identity, Brendan.
A near triple-double for Cloud. She owns the AU's only triple-double in history. Team Cloud, Team Gray, blue and gold. Starting lineups and tip when we come back. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. Nice night in Dallas, Texas. Game 2 of our doubleheader featuring Team Gray and Team Cloud. Natasha aims to get her first win of the second weekend. Out there with Lexi Brown. Look out for those two to guard Alicia Gray. That's why Natasha was high on drafting Brown with her first few picks. Lexi held a former blue team captain, Graves and Bulgak in the front line. Gray with her, who dropped 20 points to match her AU career high last time out. Ray Burrell, Emily Inler, and Kalani Brown, who had the game-winning free throws in that thrilling Thursday night finale. We're in for another good one. These teams across AU, these 4 teams in week 2, very balanced.
We talked to Natasha Cloud about how she's going to be on Alicia Gray all night. And, you know, maybe give the defensive assignment to Lexi every now and then. But Natasha always loves to get the hardest assignment. So she has her eye locked in on Alicia Gray.
And Cloud acknowledged, I'm on the offensive end, I'm the true point guard. So to have Lexi alleviate some of my duties on defense is helpful. There's Brown as a facilitator, dumps it into Graves. Follow doesn't go. Here's Emily Inler, who entered today's slate, number 5 on the leaderboard. Gray number 1 with a 90-point lead on Tiffany Mitchell and Odyssey Sims. They've already played a game today.
That's going to be really, really hard. to mess that up, that first place leaderboard.
As we talked about off the air, it would take really a lackluster performance.
I don't think Alicia Gray has lackluster in her at all.
But to play devil's advocate, we'll see how Cloud makes things challenging for her. Hearn flips it into Kalani Brown off the fingertips. Ari, what we're looking for in the Team Cloud perspective, how they start, because they trailed by 16 at the end of the first quarter on Thursday.
I don't anticipate that now, but again, Natasha said she drafted the way she did because of defense, 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 and if they can settle in and stop the ball from going the other way and really get in the way of things and obstruct like they know that they don't know how, you have Natasha Cloud, Lexi Brown, Lexi Hull, just so many defensive threats. You can make it go in your favor. Just don't let them run up on you.
Here comes Hearn running some point. Gray on the wing, running along the baseline. Number 17 in the gold jersey.
Hearn told me that she's focusing on not turning the ball over, just taking care of the basketball as she's running point.
3 trips, 2 turnovers for Team Gray in the first 2 minutes. And things were choppy in that fourth quarter when Odyssey Sims and company Thursday night made their run as they normally do. The execution by Gray, Hearn, and Brown, outstanding to win that game.
That was just a complete lack of knowledge of the time, but you know, they're gonna get it back. It's always next play mentality here at Athletes Unlimited. You might turn it over, 1 possession, and then just get that thing right back.
Team Cloud 3-quarter wins despite the loss as Cloud finds Brown. Hearn chases down the rebound. Hearn, 9 boards Thursday. Underrated rebounder at just 5'8". 3rd year in AU, still searching for a pro job in the summertime. As you folks know what we're talking about. To remind our viewers at home, great to have you with us on ESPN+. Second broadcast of the day. 40 athletes, 10 players on each of the 4 teams. Top 4 point scorers each week are the captains, and they draft 9 players, 36 picks in all. Cloud turns it over. Hearn push pass to Ray Burrell. Picks up the dribble. They're looking for Brown inside. Rotation defensively. And Adut Bulgak figures, what else am I supposed to do? They call foul.
Exactly. What else are you supposed to do with a presence like Kalani Brown in the paint? You feed the post every time she can catch over people. She has such a big presence about her.
There is defensive intensity in these first couple of minutes.
Because it's a defensive identity for both teams, Brendan.
More of a track meet feel. Who can outscore the other in the last game? Gray outlets, but an offensive foul.
Now it's who's out stopping the other. One's out running, others out stopping. Run and stop, run and stop. 2 different games, you know.
Alicia Gray just picked up her first foul. Bulldozed in the lane. Gray, her second 30-point game of her AU career on Thursday night, 32 points. First captain in AU history to win their first 4 games wearing the C on the chest. Tries to make it 5 against her former Orange teammate, Natasha Cloud. Lexi Hull from distance.
And Natasha being able to run that true point guard position and get the ball to her teammates in the way she does is exactly what you wanted.
Lexi just 1 of 5 from 3 on Thursday. Tries to shoot it better. Can Hearn answer? Chase down rebound, Lexi Brown. The Lexis are running the break. Bulgak was there. Brown sticks with it. Natasha Cloud in that facilitator role. Skip pass to Hull. Opts to go back to Bulgak. Finishes despite the contact. 7-0 run to start the game for Team Cloud. There's this better start we're looking for.
Absolutely. Now, Adut has told me how she's been really working towards her strength, her conditioning, her shot, her body, and just learning how to rework that as it changes. We're women, our bodies change. So just how do you carry that as you grow as a player and grow in your tenure of playing basketball?
Team Gray has missed its first 5 shots. Cloud knifes in a pass on the kick. Was working on that top of the arc 3, drives the lane. Sprinkles it home for two, a 9-0 run to start for Team Cloud.
She saw that three and she said, I can make this, but let me find a better shot to drive.
Lexi Hull feeds it in the breadbasket, and the block by Lexi Hull. Numbers for Team Cloud. Graves, follow away, Jay. Rebound Hearn. We welcome in our first guest of the night, our star in the stands, MVP1, as there's Gray's first basket of the night. Team Gray is on the board. MVP1 from our last game, Zia Cook joining the show. Hi, Zia.
She's getting hydrated because when you're MVP1, you gotta get a little water in your throat right there, huh?
I need that water, man. I need it.
You played super hard and it went well for you. What went right today for you, Zia?
I think I was just able to get to my spots, doing what works for me. I've been putting a lot of work in, and I'm just trying to put everything that I've been doing on my off season onto the court. So it's all starting to come together for me.
Zia Cook with 22 points. And Kirsten Bell had 26.
Yes.
What's it like playing with Bell and Sims? You were already on the purple team last week, but to have those two new teammates.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love playing with KB. We're both from Ohio, so this is our first time actually getting on the floor together, and I love that. And then Sims, she's just a dog, so any chance I get to play with a dog, that's what I want to do. So hopefully I'm on her team for most of this time.
Are we sleeping on Ohio players, Zia? Are you trying to tell us something?
Hey, y'all, kinda. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Ohio because we got some dogs over there. We got some real hoopers.
You know, I like to say that Team Sims has a dog in them, like just this dog mentality. Where does that come from with y'all?
I just think it's who we do it for. Well, speaking for myself, that's what I know. Every day that I step on the court is for a reason. I got a why, and I work for my why every single day. And I'm sure a lot of us are that way.
What's your why?
Hey.
Zia Cook from Toledo, Ohio. Kirsten Bell from Alliance, Ohio. All right, Zia, real quick. We'll talk to you again later in the game, but
yeah,
you tell us what the key to this game is right now between Cloud and Gray.
Oh, what's the key to the game? Hold on. Uh-oh. Hey!
Bestie on bestie.
Bestie on bestie. Teammate on teammate. But nah, I think the key, first of all, the Black got to use Kaylani to their best advantage. But Lexi Hall is just a bucket to me. It's hard to win when she's playing. She's so good. She does all the intangible things. And then Cloud as well does the intangible things. I like the blue team. I think that's a fire team, but Black is pretty good too. They beat us, so they know what they're doing.
Okay, Zia, we'll check in and see if your predictions come to fruition. Thanks for stopping by. Zia Cook, MVP1 from our last game. We'll resume Team Cloud and Team Gray when we come back. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, Season 3, Week 2, doubleheader here on Saturday. Team Cloud leads Team Gray 12-7. Brendan Glasheen, Ari Chambers in the booth, And on the sidelines again today, Janae Sims. What's up, Janae?
I talked to Ty Young about what Team Cloud needs to do in order to get this bounce-back win after the loss on Thursday. She mainly said they needed to get off to a good start, which it seems to be headed that way with a 12-7 lead. Most of all, she also said that they want to be aggressive, get stops, and always stay on the ball.
Thank you very much, Janae. And so far, they've forced 3 Team Gray turnovers. Ty Young knocked down a triple a moment ago, had 15 Thursday. It's been a better start and an urgent start for Natasha Cloud and company.
Oh, you have to be urgent when you're calling out for redemption. She said, I'm going to set the pace. I'm going to set exactly what the standard is for a Team Cloud team.
Lexi Brown was stellar at the free throw line Thursday night. 11 of 13. Knocks down a couple here. 13-7. As a free Unlimited Club member, you can join us for the weekly drafts, chat with your fellow fans of the community board, and more. Sign up now at auprosports.com. A touchdown lead for Team Cloud. 5 to shoot. Ray Burrell picked up the dribble. Gray has drilled a 3. Burrell must fire. Ray Burrell swirls it in.
And that's great ball movement, right? That's great ball movement. We talked to Haley Jones before the game, and she said that the team plays best with moving the ball and not being stagnant, so that's what they're going to be focusing on. It might not necessarily mean run the shot clock down like that, but like as far as just motion and movement, that's what they're going to want to do. But Lexi Brown is doing Lexi Brown thing.
And Ty Young set a powerful screen to set a shield for Brown.
What they say, shoot or shoot? Shout out to my shooter. That's Miss Lexi.
4th made 3 of the AU season for Brown. Trying to up that percentage. Cook, Burrell contested. Still got Zia on my mind. Fouled by Lexi Hull.
How can you not still have Zia in your mind? She killed it today. Killed it today.
Ray Burrell held to just 2 points in the Week 2 opener Thursday. Made a 3 a moment ago and is at the line. Natasha Cloud always communicating. Teammates, officials, our crew tonight. KD Versosa, Grant Dietrich, and Stacy Blow. Ray Burrell with 5 straight points for Team Gray. On Thursday, Alicia Gray and Air Hearn played all 40 minutes. They did not come out. See how they're feeling with the day off. Turnover forced. Gray at the controls, finds Burrell, who was her first draft pick. And they're trying to get Burrell going.
You know, even though they didn't have a sub last game, you have people who are coming into play for the first time in a while. You see Isabel Harrison coming back and getting her legs back under her and getting back active, and can't wait to see how she grows within these 4 weeks.
And good to see Izzy back in the fold. 14 minutes. Had a nice looking jump shot. Natasha Cloud excited to find her over the weekend as teammates.
Absolutely. Last year, we got to remember, she was sitting atop the leaderboard a lot. So we know what she's capable of, and just getting back in the rhythm and swing of things. She said she hasn't played basketball since last AU season, really. And so just getting back acclimated to the activity.
Lexi Brown's second 3.
Speaking of acclimated to activity, that's one who hasn't been healthy either, and so she's getting her way back, but just playing the game she knows how.
Last 8 points belong to Lexi Brown and Team Blue. Can Hearn answer? I'll tell you something too, Ari. Lexi Brown might be an X factor strictly because if Izzy Harrison is half of what she normally has been in AU, that's going to open up some spots for Lexi.
Absolutely.
That's already been the case today as Young drew the foul.
Different threats everywhere, and that's the key. Like, we talk about the disparity in week 1, but these teams are more evenly balanced, and so Natasha really took mind to constructing the team, and so it can open up space for the players to play their places the best.
Alicia Gray just picked up her second personal. Dealt with foul trouble the other night, too. But now she has a bone to pick with herself, because as a captain, you decide who gets the minutes, who takes a seat on the bench.
And I know the captains say it's not that difficult, but I'm like, it has to be. You have to be mindful of it. Giving people opportunities, like especially Natasha, she says everybody eats, but just making sure that she's standing by that statement, which she has.
Well, and I'm sure it was hard for Natasha, who was in foul trouble the other night.
Exactly.
She had to take herself out of the game. And as she acknowledged to us pregame, I'm really the one pure point guard on our roster.
Lexi can run point, but yeah, she's right about being the only pure point guard.
Enxler takes it. Haley Jones helps create a second chance. Hearn for three, knocks it down.
She was confident in that one. She said, this one's mine. When you get that look in your eye, you know it's going.
Missed her first two, now 1 for 3, made 3 3-pointers the other night. Final minute of the opening quarter. Team Cloud won 3 quarters despite the game loss on Thursday, in shape for another quarter win. Izzy Harrison for 3. Looked good from the release, but too strong. As Ari noted, Izzy Harrison was 6th on the leaderboard last year, finished 3rd in the inaugural season 2 years ago.
Her, Alicia Gray's bench is saying, go Leash, and she has the ability to push, push, push. But she did not, right there, she took her time, and that's okay.
Foul is on Izzy Harrison. That's her first.
You see this tight defense right here.
Want to be careful, though. They have 14 fouls. Gray was almost forcing or trying to force another one, doesn't get the call. Team Cloud, with the first quarter lead, can hold for the final shot. It's a mature stop there by Cloud. With 3, here comes a double. Brown with 1. Wonder if she thought about taking another 3-pointer. Lexi with 2 made threes, 60 points combined for those, and 60 for each member of Team Cloud, with the quarter win, a 5-point lead. Second game of our doubleheader, 1 quarter in the books. Team Cloud 21, Team Gray 16. AU. One quarter in the books here in Dallas, Texas, Fair Park Coliseum. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. Team Cloud wins its 4th quarter of week 2, leading Team Gray 21-16. Let's go into the game now with the Air National Guard, Soraya McGuire on Team Gray.
Miami, University of Miami. Yeah. Oh, 32.
Not that that's open. I thought you was 25.
No. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm drinking from the fountain of youth. Yes, sir. It was too many hands.
Saraya McGuire, yes, out of Miami, native of Minneapolis. In her second season, her second season with Athletes Unlimited. 21-16 is our score.
Brendan, I love the old ACC versus newer ACC talk. You know, we love that going.
Zia Cook, our star in the stands, rejoins us. And hey, Zia, Team Gray has not involved Kalani Brown yet, has not attempted a shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but maybe they got a game plan. I don't know. I'm sitting here watching. But hey, I forgot. First of all, they got Gray, Alicia Gray. So, hey, I don't know, man. I think I gotta go for the black team now, y'all.
You played against this captain, and let me make no mistake about it. Team Gray, Alicia Gray, is undefeated right now. What's so special about her as a player?
She's just tough. Like, she's actually a walking bucket. Like, I need to get in the gym with her. She's that tough. But like, she came, and let's not forget, she went to South Carolina, so you know all we breed is buckets.
Ooh, talk your stuff, Zia.
You know what I mean?
Talk your stuff.
That's all we breed. So hey.
Zia, when you see Alicia and Tiffany Mitchell, who are older players but also went to South Carolina, then you have yourself and Demi here, the 4 representatives of South Carolina. What is that bond like with players such as Tiffany and Alicia that are much older than you, but that come from the same culture that you do?
You can tell, like with Tiff especially, like that's like my big sister. We got a lot closer just from being here, which I really appreciate. And that's something I like about AU. It gives you a chance to get to know some of these players. Like, I didn't really know Tiff that well, but since I've been here, we've been bonding, and it's been great. And she's improved tremendously, so it's great to see what she's doing on the court. But like I said, Coach Staley just knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing, and I think that's why we all bond so well together, and we're all still good at what we're doing to this day.
You know, not to take things too far away from this game in particular, but, you know, there's some conference tournaments going around right now. What do you have to say to your Gamecocks? I know we talked about the national championship goals, but as far as conference goes, what's up?
Hey, we're going to win it all, okay? It's nothing more I can say. Actually, they have to do it because I got bashed a few times on social media. And I don't even talk that much, but hey.
Ooh, you better hold your breath now. Y'all are tied with Tennessee right now, 3:53 left in the 4th.
No.
Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, but look, that ain't nothing. How much time on the clock?
It ain't nothing, but how long do we have?
3:53 left in the 4th.
One thing about us, we don't fold under pressure, so I'm not tripping. Feet kicked up.
But you know what? Not tripping is one great thing about AU. Like, every possession counts. You know, the points go up and down. How are you able to channel that mentality that you got from Donnie into Athletes Unlimited in general?
I can't even lie to y'all. I don't even get the points yet. I don't understand it yet. It's my rookie season with AU. All I know is let's get the dub. That's it.
Air Hearn up to 5. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things that have to run through your mind. And while you're thinking, I just want to play basketball. I want to play the right way and impact winning.
Yes, that's the #1 thing that I think about. But I think by year 2, I'll be able to like pay attention to the board and see what's going on in that aspect. But right now, I don't know yet.
What's it like having a captain/player as a coach? Because you know y'all don't have coaches, you have facilitators now.
Yeah.
Facilitators, but as one of your teammates playing your coach, do you like it?
I do. I like it a lot because, especially playing, every captain I've had so far has been great. And it's just good to like see how they think. And they all know the game, so that's like very special to me. And it helps me out a lot, for sure. So I think the captain aspect of this is great.
The leaderboard switches often. Who can you see making a great jump after today?
I couldn't hear. I'm sorry, I was locked in.
Understandable. I'm trying to be locked into it. We try to talk and be locked in. It's hard. It's harder to pay attention to both. But the leaderboard switches up often. Who do you see making the biggest jump, or who do you think will make the biggest jump after today?
After today.
And why is it you? I'm just kidding.
Where am I at, actually?
I mean, Zia taking a look
I
at the
think
floor.
it's me, though. I actually think it's me.
Low-key.
Let me tell you, Zia, coming into today, you were 23rd.
Oh,
And
it's
right
me.
Now, and right now you're 11th.
It's me. Oh, wow.
You see how I set you up for that? Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself.
I don't want to talk about myself, though, but it looks like it's me, though.
And you just told the whole world watching that you still are trying to figure this thing out.
Yeah, I am.
Great to have Zia Cook joining us. That
Hey.
backdoor, Alicia Gray has made that
That's a
a
bucket.
weapon offensively. All right, Zia, we'll bring you back later on, and we look forward to you picking this game apart for us. We want you to be that third analyst for us, okay?
All right, let's do it.
All right. And maybe keep an eye on the Gamecocks.
Got you.
Zia Cook, first year in AU, set to be a second-year player with the Los Angeles Sparks, the number 10 pick in the W draft. Last spring, Air Hearn making it rain here in Dallas.
It's bucket after bucket, but you see Team Cloud just with the second chance points, right the possession before. That's what they want to keep doing, crashing the boards and just getting it back for themselves.
Cloud contested triple off the mark. Natasha Cloud, 2 points in the first quarter and a half. Jones, the pass to Hearn, gives it up. Burrell for 3, too strong. Graves tracks it down. So, Ari, I love how you set up Zia there a second ago because she really did make a leap on that leaderboard.
I tried. We knew, because especially from week 1 to week 2, you see the steady improvement. It's a steady, steep improvement, okay? And she's just been able to settle in herself and find that confidence. And maybe it's the team dynamic in general. They just need her more on this team, and so just Zia being able to get comfortable with playing the game she knows how, so she can make that big jump on the leaderboard like she has.
Well, winning the game, winning a couple of quarters, and Zia shot nearly 50% from the floor, so upping that field goal percentage. Team Cloud won the first quarter by 5, up by 3 in quarter number 2. Team Gray wants to talk things over. Team Cloud, Team Gray. We'll be right back.
That's me. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm here. Good touch. I'm coming. Wait. Ooh. Yup. Give me that legs. That's a great cut, baby. Great cut. Good passes. Good job. Give me my assist.
Adu Bogak with 10 points, 4 of 7 from the floor, 3 rebounds, was selected with Natasha Cloud's first pick of the Week 2 draft. Adu entered action today, 8th on the leaderboard. She's making her way up the charts. Of course, there was another game earlier today, but the stat points are racking up for Adu. One of the best stories, I think, going on here for this 4-week tournament.
Absolutely. Adu has been a pleasure to watch. She's been working so hard in the offseason. You know, she had a baby, she had an Achilles injury. Like, she's just been able to come back to the game in a very different way, but be effective and work on her shot on her offseason. She says she's been training in Phoenix to make it more automatic, more clutch.
Native of Edmonton, Alberta, grew up in Sudan. Has 6 siblings, spent most of her life in Canada. 31 years old, just a couple of games, rather a half a dozen to a dozen games in the W. And she's trying to make her way back there.
I think she has a great case for it. Hard work pays off, and I think it's going to pay off, especially the visibility she's getting here, too. The effectiveness. Cheryl Swoop said it. Look at her go. Go, girl, go.
Midway point of the second quarter. Team Cloud with a 3-point lead. This to tie the quarter. Holmes, no. Rebound to Duke Bulgak. Natasha Cloud is on the far wing, pardon me.
Want to get Kalani more involved. Get her more touches. Get her down in the paint so she can just go and turn and shoot.
Izzy Harrison spins into traffic. There's Kalani on defense. They collided a bit there. Hearn ahead of the pack. On the run out, Air Hearn with 9. And an efficient 4 of 6 from the floor. Hull connects. Thanks to the collapse by the defense that all started by Cloud.
Natasha demands defensive attention, and she has drafted in a way that people can post up on the wing and get the shots out there because they're wide open, because everybody knows she's going to take control of the ball. And so just knowing that she has a teammate out there and just dish it out to Lexi Hall.
How about the use of the bounce pass by Holmes
Love
to put
to
it
see
right
it.
in the hands for Gray?
Textbook.
You rarely see the bounce pass.
But it
like
is
that.
textbook when it's executed, okay?
Nicely done by Team Gray. Within 1 in the quarter. As Kalaya Robinson is set to check in. Subs in for Kalani Brown. This will be interesting to watch now, Izzy Harrison, how she might want to utilize herself with the 6'7" Brown on the bench.
Yeah.
If Cloud gets to her.
I think she'll be able to have a little bit more space to be her and to secure her spot right now. But again, Izzy B is still getting herself back healthy, so I'm going to see how this is going to be the rest of the game.
Air Hearn, the second member of Team Gray into double figures, joining Alicia, who has 10.
Lexi Hall just slipped right as she called for the ball. That was a good pass, but Lexi Hall just lost her footing a little bit.
That corner 3 by Hearn, the same spot last night to give her team the lead over Team Sims.
The one thing about Air Hearn, when she finds that confidence, she's going to keep doing what she knows how to do, and that's something that she knows how to do. So that 3 works well for her.
Gray tried to call bank that time. Hearn has 9 made threes now in 4+ games, turned over by Harrison. 3-on-2. Hearn. Some oohs and ahs from the crowd, just couldn't finish.
But I like this activity that Team Gray is playing with, just the constant movement, the constant aggressiveness, the constant activity. And attempts to deny, but just remaining feisty.
Izzy Harrison wanted the foul call, 8 to get back. Numbers. Gray for 3, got it! Alicia Gray, her 3rd triple of the first half, now has 18 made threes. That is pacing all of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball.
Remember how we said she would have to do abysmal to not finish on the top of the leaderboard? She is not doing abysmal. She is doing exactly what we thought Alicia Gray would do. Alicia Gray is just so, like, what is it? Poetry in motion. Like a symphony.
Again? Got fouled.
It's a hard foul, but hey, somehow she gets the shot off. Good look.
Coming in, shooting 49% in 4 games, 47% from 3, and 23 of 25 at the free throw line. Second foul committed by Lexi Hull of Team Cloud. Gray at the line today, 3 of 4.
The efficiency of it all in general.
AU Pro Sports Shop is excited to announce that we now have select Nike player replica jerseys available for purchase. Check them out at shop.auprosports.com.
I need to get me one of them. I do. It's the black and gold for me.
Okay, the black and gold.
I'm gonna turn it into a jersey dress. Mind your business if you see me walking around here in a jersey dress. Yeah.
Wear it on the broadcast.
It's not like you can see it. But I'll step in, do my tunnel fits.
There is no green jersey at AU, and you do like your green.
I've been in my green bag, Brendan. In my green bag. Like last game with Money Moan. Just been in my green bag, goodness gracious.
You know, I try to like go to you and set you up, and you're great, and then you throw something at me, and I just don't know I don't know how to go back, you know?
To be fair, it's from last game, so it doesn't even matter now. We were talking about Money Moan, Simone Augustus, who was a great facilitator. But now we lock in this game. Let me not make it confusing. Oh, my goodness.
Same home, different streams on ESPN+. A lot of hoops going on right now, a lot of hoops. Women's college conference tournaments going down. I'm a little concerned that our star in the stands, Zia Cook, if she wants to come back, if South Carolina does not pull this game off today.
I think she probably wants to watch the last 4 seconds of the game.
We'll leave her be.
Zia, anything you gotta say?
Well, it's 4 seconds left. We down by 2. I don't know, man. But hold on, actually, you know we lost the year we won the national championship. We lost the SEC.
But to Kentucky, right?
Hey, to Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
It was a huge upset, right? So that might just be our thing. Hold on, Air is going crazy right now.
You know, Air, I feel like we overlook Air Hearn a lot. Why should we not overlook Air Hearn?
Because she's different. I trained with Air a few times in LA, and I was watching her, and I'm like, hold on, who is this, and why is she not nowhere in no training camps, no nothing?
You must have been happy you were teammates with her.
Oh yeah, I love playing with her. She's a true point guard at that.
And look at the hustle of it all.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait, y'all check the score? Have y'all checked the score?
Wait a minute.
Don't make me get out my seat. Don't make me get out my seat. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
No way.
What is the score?
To keep the perfect season alive, South Carolina just won at the buzzer.
Hey, I got my girl next to me. She helping me out right now.
A 3-point make at the horn. Wow. Zia Cook, they're moving on.
But before you go, Zia, just one more analysis on what's going on. I know you haven't really been, your attention has been with your alma mater.
Oh, we won. Oh, we won, baby.
But right now, we got 2 teams, Team Cloud and Team Gray, that are fighting for the half. What do they have to do?
Oh, Air? Oh. Hey, like I said, I'm going for Alicia Gray. Her team all day long. They gonna get the dub. That's it. That's all. I appreciate y'all for having me.
She dropped the mic. She said,
Drop the mic.
I don't need anybody to bring me out. I'm done. I'm done with y'all. Well, you focus so you can give us an analysis later, okay, Zia?
All right, thank you.
1-point lead for Team Gray. Hull loves that corner pocket rebound. Bulgak with 4. No. Team Cloud's down 6 in the quarter, so it seems Team Gray is going to survive.
I love that extra pass there in the corner, though it didn't get knocked down. Just the unselfishness, getting the best shot possible. Ooh, there's a lot of energy in this. There's a lot of energy right now.
Cardoso with the game-winning 3 for the Gamecocks.
Oh, my goodness.
At the horn, banked it in, 74-73. 4 South Carolina products here at AU. And they are thrilled to know that they improved to 31-0, and they're advancing in the SEC tournament. That was good theater there with the Gamecocks in action. Zia Cook won an MVP today, and our Game 2 doubleheader looking good, 48-47. We're at the break. Halftime with Janae Sims comes your way next.
Don Staley will be proud.
Welcome back to Athletes Unlimited here in Dallas, Texas. Team Gray currently leads Team Cloud at the break 48-47. It's been nothing but a feast out here for Captain Alicia Gray, and the meals don't stop off the court. Listen to what she has to say about owning WNB Factory in Georgia. Here we go.
I own it in Milledgeville, Georgia. I own it with my boyfriend, Tim, and my little brother, AJ. My little brother, he wanted Wingstop, and at the time, Wingstop was closed. So he looked across the street and he seen WNB Factory. So he went in there, like, tasted food and stuff, and then he brought the idea back to me and my boyfriend. We did, like, our research, looking up, because it's a franchise, we looked up the franchise fee, was able to get in contact with, like, the CEO and things like that, and from there, we took off with it. This is my first experience being like an entrepreneur, especially in the restaurant industry, and it's so many different things that you have to learn and know about. So it's been really fun. I mean, it was challenging at first, and some days it's still a challenge, but overall, I mean, it's a great experience.
They call her Gold Medal Leash, and now she dons the gold jersey here at AU because of her dominance on the leaderboard since the beginning. She's not an X Factor, she's the Factor, as she started 4-0 in her first week as captain. Averaging nearly 30 points a game on 49% shooting, it seems like her streak on top of the leaderboard is not stopping anytime soon. And listen, if Leash can cook off the court how she does on the court, I know that food must be good. When we come back, Emily Ingsler talks defense, which is a huge part of why she's top 5 on our leaderboard. Stay tuned.
got a tight game here at AU Pro Basketball. Team Cloud 47, Team Gray 48. But between the scoring system of the leaderboard, you're rewarded on both sides of the ball. And for Emily Inksler, she has been racking up points on defense this season. So we sat down to talk about the impact that it's had on her career and break down some film too.
I think defense got me drafted. Like, at the end of the day, I think there's more to my game, absolutely. But I will say that it made me stick out at Louisville. This is gonna sound corny, but defensive players would understand. Just like staying down on a really good offensive player and getting them to pass the ball is like a win in my book. Like, it's corny, but I love defense. I think there's a lot of ways to look at it, but it can definitely be something that gets you to the next level.
Sometimes that moment of when you know you had somebody locked in, and then when the bench is like, let's go in.
Exactly.
See you out there. All right, you had 11 blocks in week 1. Let's talk about some of them, things that you see from those moments.
You know what's funny? Like, sometimes after some of these blocks, like, I'll hear people be like, that's a foul. I can show you it now. Like, I'm just saying.
The footage is there.
Roll the tape. I do my best to try to not make a lot of body contact. In the moment that felt cooler than that looked, because I had both of my hands on the ball, and usually I don't block a shot with 2 hands, so that was cool.
You had a ton of touches this game, a ton.
Yeah, I kept getting my hands on 3-point shooting shots, which doesn't always happen. Like, that's kind of rare. Like, sometimes games you just have that feel. Just like when I'm late to a play, I know a shooter's probably gonna shoot it, and they underestimate how long I am. So that's where a lot of my 3-point blocks come from.
Okay, I was gonna ask that. It seems like the dynamic of getting those blocks beyond the arc versus under the basket is super different.
Yes, 100%. For example, she tricked me once. I was far from her, so I'm like, oh, she's too good of a shooter. I'm gonna jump out, and she faked me to the side, knocked out a 3, and I was super devastated because I made the wrong, in the moment it was like, dang, I didn't make the right choice. You just gotta know personnel scout and then trust your abilities a little bit.
Is there anything that feels quite like a block? There's not many situations aside from steals and really blocks where you're like, I denied.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, even the other day I was laughing with Kalani because she blocked me, and I was like, yo, it was so demeaning. Like, I was like, this sucks. I kind of feel bad now.
I don't want to experience it.
No, it's terrible. It doesn't happen to me too much, but sometimes it does. Like, obviously she's taller, skilled, but now, see, it's funny, we talked about it earlier. I never went up near Kalani again because it deterred me from wanting to get blocked. So it does get in your head a little bit.
It's such a psychological aspect
100%.
of basketball.
100%. It sucks to get blocked, and that's why it's fun to block people.
Inksler is clearly all for locks as long as it's not on her shot. Last week, she set the single game blocks record in one of her week 1 matches, and she continues to lead the league in the category. Her defense was a huge part in why her captain that she's chatting with, Alicia Gray, drafted her this week, as she knew that she was going to get it done on both sides of the ball. Just another one of those things that makes AU unique in the scoring system. We're going to dig into it a little bit further with Ari Chambers when we come back from break. Stay tuned.
You know her. Ari Chambers, hello.
I want to hug you, but she been working hard. That was Dory Harrison actually talking to me as she's doing my face. She's always the next play mentality. I'm going to continue to show up for my team. Me and Cabby Cab are going to go celebrate on the side, okay?
Ari inspires me with everything that she does.
Ari's journey into where she is now is something that I really resonate with.
I met her when she was just starting out at NC State, and all she had was her phone when she was interviewing people.
I think she was just very consistent, and she did the little things to ultimately put her in this position to be as well known as she is.
To see her now with her own platforms, being, 30 under 30 Forbes list, it's just a lot of accomplishments that you can't help but to be in awe of and to be inspired by.
She cares about shining a light on all female athletes.
She is definitely someone who I aspire to be, especially since I do want to be a broadcaster, hopefully one day. Ari is definitely somebody who I can definitely look up to.
That was nice.
Oh, you made me cry on camera. Izzy and Akila know what they're doing. My goodness. Wow, and it's been dope to watch them grow and flourish in their careers too. Izzy told me a couple years ago, I want to be a model. Now she's opening shows and closing shows for Fashion Week. She's gracing the covers of magazines. Akila Mays always has loved basketball, and just to see her step into the professional position that she has, I am overwhelmed. I love you both dearly. I love the players and covering their stories. I'm just blessed to be here, and I'm going to cry in a second. Oh, when I'm off camera because the green makeup can't falter. Oh my God.
I think Athletes Unlimited, your platform in the WNBA, it demonstrates a two-way street where they influence you and then you influence right back.
Oh my gosh. It's just mutual love. I love what I do, and I love these players as much as they love what they do, and they love me. And so I have no words. I'm speechless.
Ari Chambers, everybody.
Oh my God, Brendan.
I did nothing. I mean, I didn't know about this either, but
Izzy, Akila, they're gonna have to pay for this. They know I hate emotions.
I'm looking forward to a great second half with you, partner.
Oh my gosh, now I'm really gonna show up and show out.
Well, they're playing basketball now.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
No, look, now it's basketball time.
Ari Chambers in the booth this weekend. Brendan Glasheen, we have Janae Sims on the sideline. Ooh, look, I've watched you even this week mentoring Janae, getting a chance on the sideline.
Yeah, so sideline is not easy, Brendan. People don't realize.
My point is you don't stop.
Yeah.
You can't help yourself.
It's just I love seeing people reach their best moment.
You thought it was the video board.
I was confused. Oh my God. Y'all are sneaky. I love this. This is the board of AU. AU makes us be our best selves, and anytime we can just sharpen our skills and perform at our very best, that's what AU brings out of you. So thanks, fam. Love y'all. Love y'all lots.
Hearn for three. Rebound, Bulgak. Lexi Brown a moment ago knocked down another triple. Her fourth of the game. She has 16. Bulgak with 12. Natasha Cloud has 5 assists. Bulgak draws 2. Brown again. Fifth three for Lexi Brown.
Lexi is back. If you didn't know, Lexi's back. Okay, that shot, the defense, both sides of the floor. Lexi Brown, a threat, honey. Been that girl. Forever gonna be that girl.
Lexi Brown was just 3 for her first 12 from 3 in the first 4 games of this season. That percentage is going up, 5 of 6. Reminder, you get 30 points added to your leaderboard score per 3. That's 150 right there.
I wish Ray Burrell didn't second guess herself right there. She had that shot, it was open for her.
And look how it's helped players move up the leaderboard. Bulgak forcing the turnover. Lexi Brown entered today 17th on the leaderboard, has moved up to 15th.
And she's not shy of being on top of the leaderboard too. She's been a captain a couple of times in her 3-year tenure here.
Ray Burrell up to 7. Leaders for Team Gray. Alicia with 16. 3 of 5 from deep. Airherm with 15 points, 3 of 7 from distance.
Now, both teams have really come together to make adjustments in halftime. But I talked to Team Cloud. What do you have to do this half to have it go your way? They just said, take care of the basketball child. Literally like that, take care of the basketball child. So let's watch them try to take care of this ball.
Tasha Cloud threads the needle, but picked off by Emily Ensler. Hearn pushes tempo. Burrell is fouled.
And that's another thing, just active defense. Alicia Gray really wanted to make a very well-balanced offensive team, but today she said, we're gonna step up the defense because we know we're going against a great defensive team as well.
Lexi Hull called for her 3rd personal. Each team has won a quarter at this stage. Alicia Gray tries to stay perfect, wearing the captain C. She's the first captain in AU history to win her first 4 games wearing the captaincy.
You know, I like to say gold medal leash wants to turn into AU medal leash because those medals for Athletes Unlimited are nice. You want to stay at top of that leaderboard.
Alicia in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Of course, played in 2021, won a gold. Lexi Brown heating up.
That's going to be on the highlight reel.
Lexi Brown with her 6th made 3, just tied a single game record in AU history for made 3s. Several players have done that. Gray, playful around the screen, elbow jumper. Rebound, Hearn. So slippery, back outside. Barely grazes the rim. Lexi Brown, the pass to Lexi Hull.
Lexi on Lexi action right there.
Oh, it is great to see Lexi Brown not only back on the court, hadn't been playing basketball for almost a full year, and she is not only playing, but playing so well.
One thing about Lexi Hull, though, she always runs the floor. Whenever you need somebody to get an outlet to, and just when I talk about Lexi Hull, here goes Lexi Brown running the floor. But Lexi Hull is always on the opposite and waiting for that ball. She just is so fast, can run.
It is 11-4, Team Cloud in the quarter.
And Lexi to Lexi. We love to see it. Like I said, Lexi Hull always runs back down the court, ready for that outlet pass.
All 11 points scored by a player named Lexi.
Lexi on Lexi on Lexi on Lexi. Go big Lexi. Go big Lexi.
And Natasha Cloud must be loving this. This is the team she drafted, Cloud's 6th stint as a captain. Brown in attack mode, tied up, got it out to Bolgak. Oh, nice dish. Cloud into Izzy Harrison. The play got out of whack, it broke up, and they stuck with it.
And they were able to capitalize some players on the ground right there and just utilizing the paint, being free for Izzy to just go up and get that nice little finish right there.
You said be free. Cloud just glanced up the floor, feeling good, but off the mark on the jumper. Cloud now 3 of 8 shooting, 6 points, 6 assists, 4 boards. As a captain, though, you focus on so many other things, especially winning quarters and games. Cloud is currently 4th on the leaderboard. That's in real time. Hearn with 4, no-look pass, finds Holmes.
I would love to see them find Kalani in the paint. I want Kalani to be able to get into the paint and just call for the ball.
Yeah, Kalani Brown, you mentioned that, and so did Zia Cook. Janae brought this up. Kalani had 24 points on Thursday, 8 of 13 shooting, is just 2 for 2 in this game.
She's not getting the ball in her hands. They're not getting the ball, like she's not set up where she needs to be to be most effective.
Timeout taken by Team Gray. Natasha Cloud seems to disagree. We're gonna step aside. Halfway through the 3rd, Team Cloud up 9 in the quarter and 8 in the game.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Air Sam reporting live. Leash cannot miss. Oh. Oh! Ooh! That was nice.
Saraya McGuire acting like an undercover agent. Check. Alicia Gray locked in, over.
I honestly thought she was about to go spit on the mic, like, rapping. I thought she was gonna rap when she said mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm like, Sam, give it to him one time.
Alicia Gray with 16. Air Hearn has knocked down some threes. Well, Alicia is pacing Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball in three-pointers made, now up to 18 on the season.
You know, I just love the way every shot for her looks like it's her shot. She finds a way every single time to really be effective on the offensive end and just get her team reignited when they need to. There's nothing that Alicia Gray cannot do. She's at the top of the leaderboard for a reason. She's setting all these precedents as a captain for her first time ever for a reason. And that reason just, you know, gold medal leash.
So Team Gray's down by 8, down 9 in the quarter. They've only turned the ball over 6 times, Team Cloud 12. One aspect of these games, Ari, that at least to this point, I haven't found really make much of a difference. But this game, it clearly has, rebounding the ball.
Yep.
Team Cloud is plus 12, 33-21. Hall to the rim.
And it's funny because you would look at on paper, and I would think that Team Gray would be out rebounding Team Cloud. But Team Cloud has just been able to get in there more and crash the glass in the way that they want.
And it's a +8 advantage on the defensive glass, along 2 by Inler to halt the 9-0 Team Cloud run. Two-person game here, Cloud and Harrison. Izzy is fed, working on Inler, fall away. Oh, that's pretty.
The chemistry is there. Trust in each other. Izzy's that girl. Getting it back for herself.
Izzy.
And Lexi Hull doing defensive things that Lexi Hull knows how to do. Again, what, Defensive Player of the Year last year?
That's right. And let's remind the audience, Izzy Harrison was absent last week, inactive. Rattles in the floater, Cloud another assist. And Natasha drafted Izzy Harrison with the 31st pick. Sleeper.
One thing about me, I'ma always big up a Natasha Cloud, Isabel Harrison moment, okay?
Hall and Cloud, both all defensive team members. Lexi Brown is also feisty on that end. They all got their hands on it. Cloud directs traffic. 12-point lead, 19-6 in the quarter. Cloud for 3. Haley Jones on the move. Spins and lost it.
Lost a little control. I think she might have slipped down there, actually.
Ty Young absorbed the contact. Air Hearn with the defense.
And Alicia Gray was down there, too.
Hearn. Rebound Cloud.
I think they're gonna try to slow it down a little bit. Everybody's looking a little like, okay, this trap meet's gotta pause a little bit. Let's set something up.
It just looks like Team Gray is a little exhausted out there. That's a credit to Team Cloud, putting that pressure on them and making it hard, making them work hard on their possessions.
Absolutely.
19-6. Here comes Burrell. Ball pressure right in the lap of Hearn.
And a lot of standing around there instead of just following where the ball is, but let's get it back.
As we come up on the 2-minute mark of the third, 10-point game overall, a big quarter lead for Team Cloud. Lexi Brown was tripped up. Numbers here for Team Gray. Lexi tries to contest from behind and disrupt the shot. Alicia Gray, now 4 of 12. Deep in the lane, missed the layup.
Now Ty Young is saying, slow it down, slow it down. I think everybody's a little like, let's get control. Let's set something up.
We saw Alicia have her struggles to start the second half on Thursday night and then rebounded strongly in the fourth quarter. It's that similar next level killer instinct that Odyssey Sims has on the court. Crossover into a three, Burrell no. You said you talked to Natasha Cloud before the game, Ari. We just got to get that dub, and she's doing everything possible. Does not need to score, involving all of her teammates.
What's that phrase she always says? Everybody eats. That's what she wants to do. Have everybody eat. It amazes me how she can lead and dictate and perform the way she does, always talking.
Captain on captain there, good offense. There were double teams littered on the floor, and they found the open player, Burrell. Cut it to 8, and Natasha Cloud is having a few words, certainly not dinner plans with the officials. Up fakes the three, takes it. Rebound Jones. Haley Jones, strong take in the lane.
She made up her mind in the opposite end of the court that she was going to run this floor. You see it in her eyes. She said, this is where I need to take control for myself.
Cloud at the control, shot clock is off. 8 assists for Cloud, now up to 19 career AU games with 7+ assists. Hands it to Young. Burrell protects. Gray shot the ball as time expired. End of 3 here in Dallas at Fair Park Coliseum. A 6-0 run for Team Gray to close the quarter, but the quarter victory to Team Cloud. 60 points to each of her teammates and herself. Fourth quarter is coming up when we return to Fair Park Coliseum. Team Cloud up by 6. Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas. Team Cloud with a pair of quarter wins, up to 5 now in week 2 of Athletes Unlimited Season 3. Team Gray closed the third quarter strong on a 6-0 run. We welcome in a special guest to the Coliseum, 3-time WNBA All-Star, WNBA first teamer a few years ago, scoring champion, Arque Gumba joining us of the Dallas Wings. Arque, thanks for stopping by. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Doing great. What do you make of Athletes Unlimited, this brand of basketball you're watching?
Yeah, I love it. Obviously, you know, players get to stay home from going overseas and make some money, but they get to prepare for the WNBA season. But not only that, they get to play in a good league, and it's in a great city. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but I think it's in a great city in Dallas, and it's a lot of talent, a lot of WNBA players, a lot of players that probably could get a roster spot, so it's fun to watch.
You know, we see a lot of shots of Dallas when we bring it back from break and things like that, but what's the best part about being in Dallas, Texas?
Honestly, the food for me. I'm from Wisconsin. Like, I'm from the Midwest, and it's hard to find some good spots. Like, there's some good spots, but I think Texas, Dallas, they have, you know, a variety, so I've been loving it here.
Izzy Harrison, Kalani Brown, some of your teammates. I know you've played with Odyssey, who has owned this league on the leaderboard. Maddie Siegrist is coming along in her first AU season. What have you made of your teammates, specifically your W teammates here in Texas?
Yeah, I think it's always good to be able to, like, watch your teammates play, especially before a season, you know, now seeing what they like, even though you know them, but just seeing what they like, what they've worked on in the offseason and kind of getting prepared for the season. But I think it's good for them. I think they do really well in this league, and it just gets me super excited for May.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited now. Who is, I know you've come to a few games. Has there been anyone in particular that has impressed you? I know you compete against some of them,
Yeah,
so you probably
well, I'm
want to
gonna say Maddie, I'm gonna say Odyssey, and I'm gonna say Kalani.
She said X Factor Maddie has been impressing her. I hear that. I hear that. But since you're home, what you been up to, though?
Honestly, just training, working a little bit, but mostly just training, honestly, getting ready for the season. Hey.
Arque Gumba joining us here on the Athletes Unlimited broadcast. Arque, when you say getting ready for the season, what do you make of your prospects for the Dallas Wings in 2024?
Well, honestly, I don't know who's leaving and who's staying. So,
you know what? Fair.
So I guess I'll find out when everybody else finds out, to be honest.
But March Madness is something that's very signature to you. Your shots still haunt some people, you know. Can you talk about the rise of March Madness and how you've been able to just witness the excitement around women's basketball this year in particular?
Yeah, it might get real quiet because these free throws, but no, I think it's amazing. Like, obviously, you know, I was a part of something that was really big, you know, with Notre Dame, but just seeing, you know, the momentum that let me wait till she finishes.
You do not have to whisper.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm really loud.
You are not really loud.
The headset makes you seem like
I'm like, all I hear is myself.
Are you whispering to me
Yeah,
right
I am
now?
whispering. Okay, nah, sorry. I was giving y'all my little sensual voice. No, I'm just kidding.
Little sensual radio.
Nah, but I think it's amazing, just like the momentum college basketball has and the talent. Like, I love watching, you know, the players play right now, and I'm excited for them to come to the league. But I think it's just really good that, you know, they're getting that momentum. They'll bring their fans from college to WNBA, and I think women's sports, women's basketball especially, is just going to keep growing.
Now, we know the answer to this, to be honest, but if you were an AU player and you knew that the leaderboard changes so often and it's based on different parts of your game, what would you capitalize on when you step foot on the court?
I'm trying to get 50. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get 50. I'm trying to
I don't know why I asked you that question like I already know the answer.
Exactly what Odyssey doing.
She said she's going to be on her Odyssey flow, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, Odyssey went for 40 and scored all 40 points in 3 quarters, mind you.
It's crazy.
And did it on 24 shots. She shot it efficiently, got teammates involved, though. Are you following along with the leaderboard? Like, what do you make of that as far as just as a viewer, as a consumer?
I think it's amazing to keep the league interesting. Me personally, I can't keep up with it. I'm like such a simple person. Like, all that changes is not for me. But I think it's dope, and then, like, obviously, like, it gives people a chance to, even if they had a bad game, you know, they have something to look forward to. Like, the next game, I could be at the top of the leaderboard. So gives, you know, players a chance to shake stuff off and come back even harder and, you know, see their change and, you know, what they've improved on. So I think it's dope.
You got any thoughts on this game? Any takeaways so far besides, you know, the ones you're close to, like Kalani and also Izzy Harrison? Just what do you make of the game?
The games are always good. I think I haven't been to a bad game or a blowout game type thing yet because all these players are really good. So I think every night you're going to get great basketball. So it's always exciting no matter who's on the court.
You've watched Alicia Gray grow into her own as a captain here, and you've got Natasha Cloud, an established veteran in the league. How are those players to play against in the W?
It's fun, especially since I know them. You know, I have a relationship with them, and you know, we're cool off the court. But I love playing against players. You know, I actually know on the court, so I can have a little bit of bragging rights if I win. But yeah, it's always exciting to play against great players, and they're really good. They look good here. I know they're going to look good in May, so I'm excited for them, and you know, excited for the league.
Now you know they switch up teams every week, and so your opponents can be your teammates, literally.
Right.
At the drop of the dime. Do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on if there's trash talkers on here, because it's kind of hard to talk to somebody the next time you got to pass the ball to them. So that might be a little different, but good shot. But yeah, I think it's dope. It switches it up. Like it helps you learn how to adapt to different players, adapt to different skill sets each week. And I think it's like, as much as it's basketball, it's a lot of thinking too, because it's hard switching your teammate every single week. Like, you know, you play with players 2 years, 3 years, like you know each other, but every week is different. So how they adapt and, you know, continue to, you know, look like a team, even though it's only been barely a week of practice, is pretty dope.
And you can, Arque, when we talked to Tiffany Mitchell, it's her first year here in AU, she admitted, like, it's stressful to be a captain because of the GM responsibilities, essentially. You're coaching on the fly, and then you also want to go out and do maybe what you said, go get 50.
Right. No, it's definitely tough, and I think this gives players a lot of respect for, you know, organizations too, because they got to do this every single year. But I'm glad, you know, all I got to do is focus on playing basketball. I wouldn't want to have that job, but yeah, it's probably tough. Like, I talked to Izzy one time. She was like, it's hard being a captain, because you got to put practices together. You got to talk about plays with the team, organize a lot of stuff, but I think it's cool, so it's dope.
You know, Izzy's been out for a second. We're glad to see her back. For the viewers who are just tuning in for this AU season, what would you say about Izzy's game in particular that we should watch out for?
Yeah, she's really versatile. She can get to the bucket. She can, you know, pass well for a 4. She can dribble the ball, you know, score. And, yeah, she's been out. But I know, you know, once she gets her rhythm back, she's going to be super dominant in this.
Arque Gumba of the Dallas Wings, WNBA star. Thanks for stopping by and enjoy the rest of the game.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
All right. We'll step aside from the Coliseum. Team Cloud and Team Gray tied at 74. 6 minutes to go. Come right back with us. Under 6 to go, fourth quarter. Team Gray, Team Cloud knotted at 74. Team Gray leads the quarter 14-8. Brendan Glasheen, Ari Chambers. Let's check in with Janae Sims on the sideline.
I know you guys just got done talking about Izzy with Arque, and I actually was over there talking to her once she came out the game, just getting her idea of what it's like to be back out there only for the second time in about 7 months. She said it still feels pretty new to her. It almost feels like she's starting over. But one thing she said was that she was happy to be on Team Cloud because they are all rooting and supporting for her, and it's great to get her legs back under her.
I couldn't think of a better captain for Isabel Harrison right now this week to encourage her and get the confidence back, right?
I mean, Natasha Cloud, an all-defensive talent herself, has the only 2 Defensive Player of the Years in AU history. Izzy Harrison in 2022, Lexi Hull from last year.
And that's no coincidence,
Lexi Brown.
Brendan. That is no coincidence. She said she wants to make sure this team is full of defensive specialists, and she did just that. You can't underestimate defense. When I was even talking to Alicia Gray, she was telling me how defense converts to offense, and that's what she wants to instill in her team. So, Natasha got the keys, okay? The keys.
Just 2 points for Gray in the second half. Had 16 in the first half. Similar trend to Thursday night's game. Two quarter wins for Team Cloud, one for Team Gray. Alicia squad up 6 here in the fourth. Bounce pass to Harrison. Off the mark on the jumper. Rebound Lexi Hull.
But that's the unselfishness of Natasha Cloud. We were telling you all how she's trying to get her teammates involved in helping Izzy B with her confidence, and she had a shot that she could make, but she added that extra pass to try to get Izzy B involved.
An outspoken Team Gray sideline. Breon January, the first-year facilitator in AU, assistant coach for the WNBA's Connecticut Sun, tries to keep them under control.
That's one of those ones who has coaching in her blood. I love learning from Breon January. I don't play for her, but I love hearing her basketball insight. She's a brilliant basketball mind.
And she is a fantastic person, having worked with her in Connecticut last couple of summers as a player and as a coach.
And you want to talk about defense, that's a defensive specialist right there.
Oh, no doubt.
So
no doubt about it.
If you want to learn and learn by example, just watch some Breon January film.
7-time WNBA all-defensive selection, including 5 first-team nods. Gray to the line. This is how she got back into the flow the other night. Which easier said than done, because when you got double teams coming at you, you want to make the right pass, but then to wiggle and swerve your way around them is easier said than done.
Brendan, at practice, I know I'm probably just telling too much. Alicia Gray and Tiffany Mitchell, you know they're friends, and Tiffany was like, yeah, this week we're running the box and one on you. And so she just doesn't have a player that you want to give extra attention to. So it's funny because we were saying get back in the rhythm and swing of things, but she's at 20 points. It's not like she's doing nothing right now. She's trying, she's doing great things, but you know, Alicia's one of those ones. She's one of them.
A superb start, and then the defense adjusts. That's credit to Natasha Cloud, Lexi Hull, and Lexi Brown. 3 to shoot for Cloud. Fall away, got it off. Almost got that to go, left it a little short.
Off of Emily Inler, her shoulder.
Alicia Gray with those free throws, 8 straight games with 20-plus points.
Consistent. She's consistent.
And working on making it 8 straight with 25. She can get there. I'm sure if Team Gray is going to win this one, Gray will be a big part of it. We saw Gray and Air Hearn deliver in crunch time the other night. Backdoor feed by Jones. Outlet to Holmes. Prances in. Gray down the sideline, no!
And that's just an unfortunate finish. I love the swing pass to the corner to Alicia, just to drive. That's something she normally would make.
Brown catches the turnover. We go to 3:40 remaining in the fourth. Engstler catches on the block and fouled by Brown. Here is your most up-to-date AU leaderboard. We're approaching the final day of week number 2 out of 4 weeks. Alicia Gray, number 1. She was number 1 coming into this game, despite the efforts of Mitchell and Sims. Cloud in 4th, and Emily Engstler, Gray's teammate, her first pick.
Emily's inching back up there. She's sneaking. But tomorrow, we have Team Gray and Team Mitchell, and I can't wait to see that matchup. We've been playing nice with them before, but this is gonna be great.
Hall's such a smooth jumper. 3 o'clock start. Team Cloud, Team Sims, purple and blue. Sunday at 3. 1 dribble for Holmes. Spots up and drains it.
She said, "Thank you, Miss Mamas. Thank you."
She just wanted to give the ball a little pat.
She said, "I have time, okay? You are nowhere near me. I have time. I can gather." gather she did.
Alicia Gray and her squad are trying to help the captain continue her streak and win her first 5 games as a captain.
You see everybody's collapsed there. Kalani Brown finds her wide open. She had time to take that extra dribble, gather, and shoot. Just spot and see that.
We're noticing, too, for Team Gray that even though Kalani Brown is not having the night she did scoring the ball, others can elevate. Holmes was an MVP at one point in week 1. Haley Jones, 12 boards, 6 assists tonight. We chatted with Haley. You had a chance to talk to her, and the little things, the hustle, trying to understand where I need to be with new teammates compared to last week.
Her thing was just keep moving, constantly keep motion going. I want to be active is what she said. I want to be very, very active. Not only taking care of the basketball, but just constant movement. It's hard to get a moving target, right?
Turnover, Cloud dumps it to Brown. Kick out Hull for 3. Lexi Hull knocks it down, and Team Cloud retakes the lead.
And that's just beautiful. Utilization, just pass, dish.
8 lead changes. Team Cloud within 4 in the quarter and up by 2 for the game. Harrison the steal. Cloud looks up floor, throws it to Brown. Lexi Brown has had a night shooting it. 6 of 8 from 3, inside game. Too small, says Ty Young.
I love when they talk. Keep popping off.
7-0 run for the Blue squad. Up by 4, 2 minutes to go. Former teammates head-to-head here. Double on Gray. Engsler, shielded. Finds Holmes, power dribble, feeds Brown. Everybody got a touch.
When you feed Brown, good things happen.
83-81. These games in week 2 have been fantastic here in Dallas. Cloud, oh, what a take, high off the window.
Nice little hook right there, just getting the space that she needs for that.
Natasha Cloud with 12. Haley Jones keeps that ball high, plus a foul. Ari Chambers likes a good spin move.
I do. I love flashiness, okay? I really do. But, you know, beforehand, about 2 possessions ago, you see Alicia Gray being double teamed. Alicia is somebody who requires that, or she can't stop her. And so Natasha Cloud said she's going to make it her point to guard Alicia Gray, and she has made it her point to guard Alicia Gray to lock that thing down.
Jones, her first trip to the line, could not knock it down. Haley Jones coming in was 5 of 8 at the free throw line. Under 80 seconds to go in regulation. Team Cloud with the lead and the ball. Natasha Cloud, how do you do it?
With a little pizzazz. With a little vision and pizzazz.
Everybody eats, but Cloud wants her turn. And a turnover forced.
You know, Natasha Cloud just finds a way to get her shot off in the flashiest way possible. And, you know, you can't be mad. She's an up-tempo energy player. She's vocal, but she's also just loud in the way she plays. And that's what makes her basketball so exciting.
Alicia Gray is fouled by her former teammate. And it looks as if Team Blue, led by Natasha Cloud and Chastity Melvin, the first-year facilitator, they are going to challenge that foul. You get 2 challenges per game. Each team gets 2 challenges. You use one. You can use one in the first 38 minutes and then one in the final 2 minutes. And we're, of course, at that stage under a minute to go. Natasha Cloud assembled a group of pests on defense.
She has, but you know, Lexi, she's a both ends of the floor type of player. When her shot is on, it's on. You know, she's known for her defense, but look at this offense, just finding her shot, sinking in. She got her swag back. I know it's not like she lost it because of anything outside of her help, but she is really back. I love when I can say, go big Lexi, and keep that thing going. Go big Lexi, we love you.
Well, and the offense has been the cherry on top.
Yep.
when we talked to Natasha pregame, she said, hey, Lexi's going to allow me to take the assignment of Gray and help me run the point, but also as a shooter. Brown, as we noted earlier, just 3 of 12 in her first 4 games down here in Dallas, 6 of 8 tonight. That's what they're looking at right now, our officiating crew, KD Veroza, Grant Dietrich, and Stacy Blow. Natasha Cloud challenged the foul that she committed on Alicia Gray. Unsuccessful challenge, so Alicia Gray is going to the free throw line for 2 shots.
And these could be critical, right? The time is winding down. It's a pretty close game, but just closing in a little more. We've had the privilege of having some great games today, Brendan.
Oh, without question. We had our first game of the day between Team Sims and Team Mitchell. Final score was a 2-possession game, 99-95. We had a 101-95 finish yesterday in one of the games, and the other one was within 2 possessions.
Yeah, it's just, we have the privilege of observing this and talking about it.
Here's Gray at the line tonight, 9 of 11. Makes it a 1-possession game.
And showing up when it counts. Not that she ever doesn't show up, but just staying locked in, knowing that they have to run it up now.
22 for Gray. And as a team, the Gold Squad, 15 of 18 at the line. And Team Cloud, 12 of 13. Very clutch free throw shooting here at Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball the last couple of days.
And Natasha taking her time.
Hezzy blocked by Engsler. Another one of her former teammates. 6 on the shot clock. Team Cloud down 4 in the quarter, but up 2 in the game. 180 points to the team that wins. Each player, Izzy Harrison, stretches the floor.
You get her ignited in points where you can get her confident. She shows up when it matters. You see the enthusiasm of Natasha Cloud right there. She's happy with her teammate. You know, Lexi might have had the hot hand, but she said, I see my teammate right here, Izzy B. She's ready, and she's happy with that. Captain Cloud said, hey, we have a game to finish. We're not gonna lose this one, is what Natasha's saying. Stay with it. I'm sure she's telling her team, but let's see what Team Gray draws up in the huddle.
And Izzy just made her 4th shot on 11 tries. Was 2 of 10 on Thursday, but we bring that up because she's still trying to get back into the swing of things. And make no mistake, Izzy's just coming back, but the teams, the players playing in this Season 3 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, they know what she's capable of, so she's still drawing top defensive assignments.
Isabel Harrison comes with a warning, okay? She comes with a warning. There's a reason why she was up top. She was up top, year 1 and year 2. You know, year 3, obviously you just said she's coming back with health, but Natasha Cloud's got to be proud of her. But we're proud of Natasha Cloud because she's been showing up and showing out. Just driving her way on through, splitting the defense, not caring, being able to utilize her team, getting them involved, getting the confidence up like we're talking about, just distributing so everybody can eat, but also making sure the captain's fed. Look at her go. Just the drive of it all. Double entendre there, the drive of it all.
Can I just make mention that I would love to be on the Natasha Cloud meal plan?
You know, I want to eat too, Natasha. I want to eat too.
Side out, but turned over by Team Gray. And they did not need a 3 on that possession, being down by 4. Team Gray leads the quarter by 2. Brown, this is to take the quarter lead. Too strong, tracked down by Hull momentarily. Engsler lobs ahead to Brown. Kalani Brown makes it a 2-point game. Lexi Brown to inbound.
Natasha caught a body. That was great. Great knowledge of the game, knowing that she can get Sequoia Holmes caught up right there.
Natasha Cloud trying to make the case it was a shooting foul.
Shooting foul from across the court. I hear ya. I hear ya. But even though that was a little too strong, but Kalani ran that floor so Emily Inkster could find her. Getting that hand on that ball and finishing.
5-point swing. And again, that three, Brown takes that three. You're thinking, why not just hold on to the ball and not take that risk? That was to take the lead in the quarter, and you win 60 points individually if your team wins quarters. 180 points if you win the game.
Oh, this leaderboard is gonna be, whew.
Call on the floor was a Sequoia Holmes foul that is being challenged by Team Gray. So they're using their final challenge. What intensity here in weekend number 2. Can't even imagine what the final 2 weeks are going to be like here at Fair Park Coliseum. I mean, we're going to have a great day tomorrow, but this one's coming down to the wire. Every game to this point, we've had 4 games now, 2 Thursday, 2 today. They're all going to finish inside a couple of possessions.
Absolutely, and just that's getting to know who's inside of Athletes Unlimited pool, right? You get to watch your teammates or your future teammates play and see what strengths you want to capitalize off on. And you know, as it stands, if the games were over today, it would be the same captain. So if I'm them, I'm switching it up, making it spicy.
Unsuccessful challenge and deemed to be a transition take foul. So that's why Hull just took the free throw. "12 seconds. Team Cloud leading the game by 3. It's also fascinating, we've talked about this, you actually lose points when you commit fouls. You lose 8 points when you commit a foul. So you have to make that choice as a team.
Who's going to do it?
Right?
I guess Emily has some to give, to be honest. She's sitting 5th in the leaderboard right now. It's a little bit of a sacrifice, but
it really is.
She's still sitting up 5th.
But it fits your Avengers narrative, you know? They all sacrifice for each other. No longer together, as we know. Timeout taken by Team Gray,
This
down
will
by
be
5.
To advance the ball.
Draw something up. 2 possession game, 9.4 to go. Team Gray leads the quarter by 1, 27-26. That's something else to consider too if you're Team Gray. You want to hold on to those 60 points. All 10 players can win, 60 at the very least. Alicia Gray, a comfortable lead for number 1. Tiffany Mitchell and Odyssey Sims played earlier today. Natasha Cloud, about 500 points behind, but a game win would go a long way. That's 180. Perhaps
an
MVP, which I'm sure Alicia will be considered. There are a lot of players worthy in this game. The players vote on these MVPs.
They do.
This is going to be difficult.
I mean, and you know, you have to trust that they'd be as objective as they can. But yeah, it's got to be hard to try to evaluate who did best.
Cloud defending Jones on the inbound. Holmes fires, knocks down the baseline J while getting hit.
I mean, you can't draw it up better.
Hold the phone, this one isn't over. 7.7, a free throw to make it a 2-point game.
Yeah, Breon January made it very clear to Alicia Gray that, hey, let's call this timeout, regroup, and drew something up in the huddle. And that's what facilitators are for. They're enabling the captain in crunch time to be able to just step back a little bit and work together and come up with the best solution.
Holmes was 2 of 3 at the line coming in. That was her first attempt of the game. Cloud is fouled with 6 even remaining, 92-90. Holmes with 9 in the quarter, and Cloud has 9 in the quarter.
That was a good quick foul. She tried to push tempo so nobody could catch her, and Haley Jones got her arm right there.
Natasha Cloud, 6 of 6 at the stripe in this one. Entered today, 7 of 11 at the line. Shooting 2. First one, in and out.
This is intense now. This is intense. It's a one possession game. All they need is a 2 to tie.
Team Gray does not have a timeout remaining. They got to push the ball. Makes the second. 6 seconds down by 3.
They're saying go, go, go.
Alicia Gray with 2. Gray has to shoot the ball, and she lost sight of the clock. It is over. Team Cloud survives and wins its first game of week 2 weekend.
Alicia Gray does not know what losing feels like, and this is her first time losing as a captain.
Her streak ends at 4, wearing the C in the gold jersey this week, orange last week. Teammates with Natasha Cloud, and Tosh got it done with contributions from several players.
Alicia Gray just did not see the clock wind down in the way it did. I know she was trying to get the best shot off, but just there was not enough time to do that. And Team Cloud did exactly what they wanted to do. Finished it out.
Well, we are in for an excellent Sunday, I think. 4 excellent games so far.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder now. Nobody is going in here. Well, actually, yeah, nobody's going in here without a chip, okay?
Once again, our final score, Ari Chambers, Brendan Glasheen, Janae Sims on the sidelines. 93-90, Team Cloud wins its first game. Team Gray now 1-1 entering Sunday. Check out AUProsports.com for more info, and we'll join you again here in Dallas for AU Pro Basketball here in Dallas. Good night.